The Supreme Court's May 11th decision to uphold California's Proposition 12 ballot initiative is one hanging over the pork industry. But is there a positive side to Prop 12? That's what one viewer thinks as John Phipps discusses in Customer Support this weekend.
A comment on California Proposition 12. We may not want to completely knock California's Prop 12 space requirements for swine. Here in southwest Missouri, a lot of cage-free egg houses have been built to meet the needs of California egg consumers. It has been a boon for barn builders, feed mills, and producers alike. Like most contract farming, the margins are tight, but seem to be doable. Prop 12 might bring swine back to regions where it is left. It might not. I don't like California dictating rules to me as much as the next guy, but it might make an opportunity for producers to stay on the farm. And that's from Brian and Karen Gordon in Conway, Missouri. There is always a risk when you go to war with your customers, especially your biggest. To frame this, though, as California forcing Iowa producers to change is perhaps not the best way to understand the situation. The big problem for outside pork producers was exactly when to act. What if the law did not endure? By holding off until after the Supreme Court ruled in favor of California, significant competitive advantage accrued to producers who tactically decided to pay attention to their customers. As Brian points out, early adopters will have a minimum of 3 to 5 years before the holdouts can make that transition. Early adapters will rightfully earn substantial premiums during that time to help recover their rebuilding costs. Perhaps the swine industry considered the problem political, and a conservative Supreme Court would automatically favor red state producers. But predicting this Supreme Court has been more difficult than many thought. Curiously, neither animal welfare advocates nor the pork industry highlighted the fact that 42% of pork sold in California is not subject to the welfare standard, just whole, uncooked products. The scope of the ban is then much less than the headlines. Meanwhile, every swine and egg producer who rebuilds to meet California standards adds to a growing advocacy group to maintain those new standards. Moreover, other states will likely add this market rule with similar legislation. Prop 12 will add significant cost to outside producers, but as the Gordons point out, this regulation can also be a legitimate business opportunity.
Well, Barry Goodwin of North Carolina State University thinks Prop 12 could be catastrophic for the pork industry, saying compliance costs will force pork producers out of business. And Iowa State's Lee Scholes tells us when you look at this chart, current economic conditions don't support investing in new pork production facilities. And pork producers could be in for their worst financial year on record, even worse than 1998, which could spur even more consolidation. All right, when we come back, harvest is already happening in parts of the country. An early look at what farmers in Louisiana are seeing. That's next.
Registration is open for the 2023 Pro Farmer Crop Tour, August 21st through the 24th. Attend one of our nightly meetings or join online as we gain insight on the 2023 growing season. Visit profarmercroptour.com/register to select the stop nearest you.